Hey everyone, and welcome to Perfecting Pokémon, the series where I examine a specific Pokémon line with untapped potential in Pokémon Go and discuss how they can rise to greatness. With the Verdant Wonders event comes the return of the Galarian mythical Pokémon, Zarude. Now we've analyzed this Pokémon previously, and we also just did a video on how worth it the ticket for Zarude is, so be sure to check that out. But how good is Zarude? Well, it's a great grass attacker, an okay dark attacker, and a decent Master League Pokemon, but overall, it's fairly outclassed or lacking nowadays in all those areas, so let's improve it. Starting off with the rating side of things, and we can make Zarude a better grass and dark attacker. For grass, Zarude already does a great job, sitting under the Mega Grass types, Shaman Sky, and Kartana, but above everything else, so it's still pretty great, and it has nearly the best possible moveset for raids. However, switching out Vine Whip for Magical Leaf does help Zarude out just a little more. Nothing significant, but a small bump is still nice. But there's a lot more growth on the dark side of things. Currently, Zarude sports some of the lesser dark attacks for raids with Bite and Dark Pulse. Just looking at Dark Pulse compared to the other charged moves, and you can see how it doesn't really stack up against the other moves. So on that end, I would say giving it the new Darkest Lariat or Brutal Swing would help it quite a bit. But even more, Zarude could also use a new fast move in Snarl, which is often considered to be one of the best fast moves stat-wise for raids. So pairing Snarl with either of these two charged moves would offer up some really nice growth for Zarude as a dark attacker. That would effectively make Zarude the best non-Shadow and non-Mega dark attacker, only under Shadow and Mega Tyranitar. I'd definitely be hyped to see Zarude get at least one of these moves. It really could tune it up as a raid attacker. For PvP though, Zarude does have a solid moveset and nice bulk, allowing it to wall Mewtwo and Kyogre very often, and being able to handle Pokemon like Giratina, Landorus, and Zygarde. The biggest struggle for it though would be most of the other dragon types, especially Dialga. It can take hits pretty well, but when Dark Pulse is the only way to hit something like Dialga, it'll definitely struggle. I think Vine Whip is still a fast move of choice though. While Snarl could allow for some higher energy gain and dark coverage, I think the grass fast move pressure helps it out not only against Kyogre, but also against fairy types like Zacian and Xerneas. But on the charged move side, I think there's definitely better options than Dark Pulse. Brutal Swing lets Zarude get to the same dark coverage but at a much quicker pace, allowing it to beat Lugia and Metagross with more consistency. But I think Power Whip could be improved upon too. While it's a good move, Zarude could either opt for Leaf Storm for an even stronger grass attack, or Close Combat for some really valuable fighting coverage. Now both moves would debuff its stats, so very often they'd be used as closer moves. Leaf Storm would enable it to win more against some fairy types and Palkia Origin, while Close Combat would potentially give it stronger coverage to take down Dialga's two forms, Melmetal and Zekrom. I would lean toward giving it Close Combat, but either move would still be an improvement. Now obviously there is the matter of gathering XL for Zarude. Seeing that it's only been available with the Secrets of the Jungle event, and now this current Verdant Wonders event, with each allowing for a single encounter with it, you pretty much need to walk Zarude for XL, or dump rare XL candy into it. But if given a tighter moveset, I wouldn't think twice about dumping XL into my Zarude. But what do you think? Would you like to see new moves for Zarude to improve it? Or with it being more exclusive, would you prefer to see it stay as is? If Zarude were to only receive one new move, I think the most impactful one would be Brutal Swing, giving it a much better dark charged attack for raids, and a cheaper dark move for PvP. So if nothing else, I'd love to see that move added to its arsenal. Let me know your thoughts though down in the comments below. And if you like this video, we'd really appreciate a thumbs up, and subscribe if you haven't already. It's been a while since we've done a Perfecting Pokémon video, and we'd love to hear feedback on these videos to make them even better. Until next time though, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Take care.